What's going on, guys? This is your Anime Degens BS Hour, episode 43. I'm here with Tyler and Dan. Tyler, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing wonderful, bro. Straight wonderful. Week's been great. We got a couple great topics today that's probably going to be really fun. So,
yeah, man, I'm really excited. For one in particular, I like when we go through some superpowers. Get to fantasize about what I want to be. What about you, Dan? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Good. Just hanging out. I'm excited to talk about my hypothetical powers regarding a certain show we were watching at a certain period of time, aka right now.
Very good. Very good. I didn't get to hear about you guys' Thanksgiving either.
oh, that's right. You was
So how was
gone.
that? Yeah, I was. And I'm back now.
Well, I didn't have any orgasms, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I was getting after.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Pause.
Yeah. That was an orgasm-free week for me, so.
Okay. It's a little sad, but
I'm
what was your favorite? What was your favorite side dish?
Side dish?
Yeah.
Let me think about it. It's it was a lot, bro. Like I really like the stuffing. Like the stuffing really hits hard. I honestly, but my favorite overall is ham. I really like a good pineapple ham,
Did you
bro.
just call ham a side? Because
No,
I fucking love that.
He said that's his favorite overall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you catch my first plate, like it's got some taters on it, some stuffing, some macaroni, but then you got most of it's ham. There's half of it's ham.
I thought you was gonna try to be respectful and get a little bit of everything. He's like, nah, I'm here for ham, boys.
No. I mean, if I'm able to, the second plate, I go back and I get a little bit of everything else, that I didn't try, didn't have time to get the first time, and I get a little bit more ham. So
fuck turkey. Get shit out of here.
Yes,
turkey's for day 2, bro.
What about you, Dan?
I think my favorite side of this Thanksgiving was probably the cookie dough whiskey I bought.
Cookie dough whiskey. I don't know if that's a side, but I'll allow it because it's cookie dough.
It as one.
Holy shit.
No, I'm kidding. I was mixing that shit with coffee, with like hot cocoa, dude. It was hitting.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I think my favorite actual side from this year's Thanksgiving was, the classic mac and cheese or the corn casserole.
Corn casserole can hit, boy.
Dude, Katie makes a mean one. It's just like literally just cornbread with corn and shit in it and just cheese. Like, how can you go wrong?
No, that seems super simple and very good. I recently got introduced to corn pudding. Also delicious. It's like a little gelatinous, but it's really good. It sounds weird. The texture is weird, but it tastes good.
I'm just thinking of like those Jello molds with vegetables in them, and I'm terrified.
No. I think it's just more like a jellified, gelatinous version of corn casserole.
Okay.
But yeah, my favorite is stuffing. Always
I
the
love
stuffing.
stuffing.
Yes, but I made a bomb ass turkey, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I cooked that bitch up.
What was your guess like? I know you cooked, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your guess favorite dish of yours? That you could tell. Anyways.
Everybody remarked about the turkey because my turkey's actually juicy.
Side dish?
Side dish. I didn't make many of the side dishes. I had some help from the cuzzo this year, and she made most of them. I just had to do mashed potatoes, which they thought were pretty good.
Well, you had to do the stuffing too, right?
I didn't do the stuffing. No, we do dressing. We don't stuff our turkey with shit. Nah, we don't do all that. Nah, that's not the move.
No, that is the move. That is the move.
It's not, bro. It's not. It's really not.
The move. Yeah, it's the move.
I don't think I've ever had like a stuffed turkey, honestly.
Nah, I'm putting like, I put like celery, carrots, a couple slices of lemon, some rosemary, and stuff like that inside the turkey, so it absorbs that flavor from the inside too.
But the stuffing absorbs all the flavor, dude.
I'm good on that. Y'all can keep.
Oh,
Y'all can keep.
That must be like
I tried that one year and I was like, yeah.
I feel like dressing is a southern thing because nobody does that up here.
Oh, okay. So they're not living. That's good to know.
We just stuff it in the turkey
Um,
where it
yeah, it
belongs.
sounds
Well,
good though. It sounds good.
You can't do that with the deep fried turkey though. And my
Of
turkey
course not.
highlights for the deep fried turkey.
Okay.
On
Everybody
Dan's
keeps talking
stand.
about deep fried turkeys, but I put mine up against a deep fried turkey any day. Any day.
I
What do you
just
do,
something about that
oven?
crispy ass skin, dude.
I roast it, but what I do is I make a compound butter, and about every hour while it's cooking, I inject it with more butter and herbs. Yeah. So by the time you get to the end of it, it's just like herbs everywhere inside of the turkey.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we can talk about food all day.
Yeah, we can. I was
We're,
trying to wrap it up, but I got to
we're,
tell the people.
We're all some big gentlemen over here who enjoy our food. So, Tyler, you got any news for us?
Yeah. So, Oshinoko second season will release sometime in 2024. So that's a pretty big deal. Especially considering how big the first season was.
I feel like that's really quick. Hopefully, they don't fuck it up.
Yeah, well, I assumed that it would probably be a later 2024 release. You would think, anyways. But
I feel that when I saw that, I knew you'd be hyped about it.
yeah, I actually seen it a couple days ago. I think something about it, and I was like, okay. Well, I mean, we all knew it was coming. Obviously, we just didn't know how fast we was going to get it. So I'm really glad to see that it was in 2024, like confirmed. So
Awesome. And then we also we talked about it on the rundown a little bit, but the next One Piece arc will start on January 7th, 2024.
Jesus.
So we've got about a month worth of some world building on everything going outside of Wano. So that's gonna be kind of cool to see.
Yeah. Actually kind of excited about that. Yeah, January 7th. It'll be here before we know it.
I mean, we got some as a manga reader, Dan can confirm, we got some pretty fun times coming in the next not only fun times but interesting times too. We got a lot of things we got to catch up on because we've been secluded in the Wano country for so long. So
Yeah, just like Wano doesn't let foreigners in, Oda didn't let anything in on what's going on outside during this damn arc.
they've been cooking out there, boys.
Oh, okay.
And I guess our next piece of news is Sase no Frieren has been slaying the number one spot on Mal. Still, I think, right?
It was when I looked earlier, but I'm kind of sassy because the Frieren stands went in and they nerfed Full Metal. So this is a battle.
It's a fire back. You know what they do.
Because like Full Metal was like 9.12 and now they're down to like 9.09. So somebody was doing some tanking for some elves, and I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
but Full Metal fans are gonna go heavy and do it to Frieren. So
yeah, so it's honestly fair game how I see it.
Well, the thing is this fight's been ongoing for like a week now, honestly, and Frieren was at the top, and then they did tank him, but then Frieren came back, and it's been on
Frieren
top.
went and tanked Full Metal.
Well, not only did they tank Full Metal to 0.09 now, but they also went back up from a 0.09 and they're at a 0.12 now, and they've stayed like. So a couple days ago, they was at 9.10. They was just slightly ahead, and now a couple days later, they're at 9.12. So not only are they like staying above them, they're steadily rising. So I think this is the first time I've seen Full Metal actually like stay this far behind for this long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've always thought this like kind of shit is very goofy.
Oh, it's
very
goofy as shit.
And I love watching it.
As cultured folks like myself and Bass know, Full Metal is the superior anime. And I don't care what the list tells me.
I've watched it too, bro.
Yeah, but you're like
you have a poor opinion.
You're giving Frieren way too much credit.
I didn't give it a 10. I give it a 9, but I think right now in my head, Frieren's about a 9 for me too. So
Full Metal's a completed story. I think it's more impressive.
True.
And a lot more happens.
Frieren could be a 10 for me eventually if it keeps going the way it's going. So
we'll see how it goes. It has been very strong. The start has been very strong, but I got to see some legs. I need some legs.
And my last piece of news, I'm getting an anime, Dan
the Man.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's coming out, and it's about supernatural paranormal shit. And when they kick stuff, they take their clothes off. So I'm interested.
I think the correct way to pronounce that is probably Don to Don.
That's fine. My name is Dan, though. I'm rolling with
it. Tyler, let him get his moment in, bro.
Yeah, let me know when Tyler hits the fucking big screen, dog.
I thought I already did. I thought I was Otaku Hero.
It's not named after you.
He basically is. I'm a hero, bro, and I'm an otaku.
It's called Magical Girl Destroyers, and I don't see you fitting that definition.
They have to have a leader, bro. I'm the leader. Come on now.
All right, guys. So during this episode, what we're going to be doing is 2 separate segments. The first is going to be Why So Negative? And then lastly, we'll be doing Guess Who? Guys, you want to get into it?
Let's do it.
All right, Dan, get us kicking.
So we're going to start off with Why So Negative? And this is us taking a little stab at some Undead Unluck. So at some point, we all wondered what it'd be like to have our favorite superpowers. On this episode, the Degens are going to put an Undead Unluck spin on those little superpower fantasies and tell you what we'd like to negate. For those who haven't seen Undead Unluck, go watch it. The powers that the anime are centered about undoing things, or the laws of the world. Like being undead, unlucky, untruth, this, that. So Tyler, you want to get us in your first one?
Yeah, my first one I picked is unabsorb. And basically this allows me to prevent any of materials, surfaces, bodies, whatever, from absorbing liquids or anything, and I really thought about this one, and I really enjoy this one because it's it would be so practical for like everyday life. I feel like you could literally control whether or not certain things could like retain liquid, right? So like you could go outside while it's raining and you could make it where you wouldn't get wet.
That's true. Yeah, that's the first application I thought of. But I am struggling to for a few more.
Yeah, like when you said unabsorbed, I was like, oh, he's talking about eating and not taking in calories, because I respect that one. Like,
I thought she was going with a big boy power. I'm going to be honest.
Fit.
I was thinking the same thing.
Baby. Yeah. Get fit.
No, so like that's one of the main reasons. Like you could go outside while it's raining, wouldn't get wet. You could.
What's wrong with that?
But raining is like you could make it where you got wet if you wanted to, but you could turn it on and you wouldn't get wet anymore.
Do you just not like water? Like I'm so confused where you're like, I could do anything. And I'm like, I just don't want to get wet. Like what was going through your head?
I personally like it. I personally like it because I've been caught in the rain several times and it sucks. But I was, give me something else. Give me something else.
Yeah. We need some more use cases here, Chief.
But the thing is, it's like, so what if you had a big plan, right? And it's raining outside and you don't have to cancel that plan if you have this. Literally, you can just go do your own thing outside and you could make your powers make yourself water resistant and you can make others water resistant too.
Golfing in the rain. In the rain.
But
so you can literally do anything in the rain
with the wetness.
Huh?
Is this like you can only target yourself or can you target other things?
You can target other things. They do it in Undead Unluck.
Well, there's different types of powers. There's external and internal targeters.
Mine's the best.
True.
You can't
He's got both. He's got both.
Oh, okay.
It's his show now. It's his show now.
He is the Hokage of staying dry.
Dry Kage.
So I'm just spitballing here. Wouldn't uncloudy be a better power for you
No.
because then you can make it sunny outside and
No,
not have
because
it rain? Like you can be
because
the weather
then
girl?
so say you did that, you wouldn't be able to take full advantage of this because you could take even more advantage of this, like when you're wanting to, like, if something went into a lake or if somebody was in a lake, or like if you wanted to go for a swim or whatever. What if you could like stop yourself from getting wet during that time,
So
but
you're
still enjoy the swimming aspect?
you're
But
not gonna feel the
also,
refreshness of the nice,
but
relaxing water.
I mean, the
hear me
temperature would
out.
still be cold. You just wouldn't be wet.
That'd be
Yeah.
so weird. I wouldn't like that.
But hear me out. What you can actually make yourself wet, but what if when you got out, you could just make it all go away, right?
All right, so he wants a supernatural towel.
And going back to the whole not raining thing, you could just unwet the air.
I
I mean,
mean,
the clouds go away.
yeah, like there's so many possibilities with this. Like you could literally make a lot of money for one thing because you could make one of the best like liquid proof clothings if you wanted to, right?
It's called Gore-Tex, buddy. We already got it.
But I can make it better. I can make the real deal, baby. You know?
Have you ever owned a Gore-Tex piece of clothing? They are
No.
phenomenal. Let me
It
tell you.
sounds too expensive for my taste.
They're not cheap, but they are great.
As of right now, I don't keep umbrellas on me, so I'm always getting wet if it's raining outside. So, but not only this, but like, do you have stains in your house, or like, if you ever spilled anything on keyboards or anything like that?
This is what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
The rain isn't like I don't go outside and
that
go,
was
oh,
my
shucks,
opener,
it's raining.
bro. That was my opener.
Okay, my bad. We should let them cook.
So like stains in the house
right now.
Stains in the house. You ever spilled your like stuff on your electronics? Like you ever dropped your phone in water? Like all that can just be done away with this power. It's like you could literally like do so much with it. Like you could probably even use this with food, right? Like you could prevent like bread, sugar, and all flour, all that stuff from getting moisture in it, right? And bread wouldn't mold anymore, right? Technically.
Loki. Wait, I don't want no dry ass bread.
I don't want dry
I
bread.
mean, you could add it back, but like, you know what I mean?
Wait, you can for storage purposes.
You turn it off, bro.
You can't take it away and put it back. That is not how the unpowers work.
They only bro. They only un.
But the thing is, there's, like I said, there's probably like a million different ways that you can actually make this really useful and practical. Like you could probably get even deeper into like the field of like
you could pee yourself and no one would know,
like you could probably find like some crazy, huh?
I'd piss myself all the time, but it would still probably smell.
Well, it doesn't really, make the piss go away. It just makes it not,
it makes it dry. That's what
it's all in my shoes. It's all in my shoes.
You guys smell that? It smells like somebody
just walking around going squish, squish, squish.
But yeah, you could probably get really deep into this, like the idea of absorption, and probably do some crazy stuff like calories, like you said. I didn't even think about that.
Calories aren't wet.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's the absorption.
But the beer would
be dry. You wouldn't absorb the beer though.
But well, no,
you would be absorbing like you said, like absorbing the calories,
That'd be tragic.
Huh?
It'd be an empty can. All the liquid would go away. That sounds
you
terrible.
could drink the beer, and then at a internal level, you could stop the calories from being absorbed.
Well, that's a different power, dude.
No, it's unabsorption.
Unmetabolize.
No,
there's
ways,
down.
bro.
I'm
there's
adding
ways.
that.
So, but I'm sure there's like ways that you could like add this like to the medical field. Like there's probably ways. I'm just not smart enough to know. You know what I mean?
I'm just really excited for we're gonna have some random listener who's like a dietitian just coming to the Discord who understands how calories are absorbed in the body. Be like, bro, that ain't it, dog. That ain't it. They're
gonna tear us apart. They're gonna tear us apart in the comments.
Well, if that happens, just remember that Dan's the one brought calories up, not me.
I thought you were going a different route with this. Like, I don't go outside in the rain and go, oh, it's raining. I wish I was walking in the rain, but I was dry. Like,
I
You
mean, you
never,
kind of
like-
do. You kind of do. You put on a rain jacket.
Yeah, like you've
But I
never
don't
been
wanna,
caught
like-
like outside and like when it started raining, or like away from your like car or something when it
I
started
guess
raining and
what
didn't
I'm
have an
trying to-
umbrella.
oh, that's fine. But what I'm saying here is this is not at the top of my list of things I would want to undo. Like,
This
I
is
get
very
away. But
practical.
It is very practical.
Plus, if you can harness and the ability to understand this at a deeper level, like if you can unlock its true powers, like I imagine you could do some gnarly things with it.
yeah,
Right?
Probably hurt somebody.
split up. You can just basically be the guy from
You'd be like Crocodile.
One Piece. Yeah, Crocodile or the what's his name? Plant guy.
Green.
Yeah,
The sucky fruit.
You talking about Raikiki?
yeah.
Yeah.
And how he just drains people of all their water. That's what you're gonna kill people, dude. Like, oh, let me dry you off. Oh, whoops, too much.
No.
Hey, he wouldn't do that. He would just slightly dehydrate you.
Yeah.
I really need a Gatorade.
I'm feeling very parched. Tyler just walked in the room.
All right, Bass, what you got for your first one?
All right. My first one here, I think, is very practical. Unseen. The ability to make yourself invisible by manipulating light across all spectrums. So, first of all, being invisible is fucking cool. That by itself is fucking cool. But you get to be a fly on the wall in like so many different places. You know, you ever, just kind of want to go into Congress and see what's going on? The White House, you could do that. That's a little naughty, but you know what it is, what it is. You do what you want.
They probably got some stuff in Area 51 for you to stop that shit.
Bro, that's on my list. I'm bringing back the Area 51 raid. 100%.
He's gonna be
Naruto
Naruto
run.
running and then just disappear.
Wait,
That shit would be so dope.
you could make everybody else disappear too, and we can all Naruto run together.
I'm gonna follow the rules on this one.
Yeah, we
and
don't
just
make,
make
up
this
rules
apply
here.
to me.
I'll make up rules.
Some cool magic trick with your friends. You could be like a cool street performer. I get Dan or you guys to dress up in some Jedi robes, and I'll just float some shit around, and we'll get paid. We'll get paid.
Okay.
You want some magical green screen suit?
Yes, I would also be pantsing my friends all the time. It would be unbearable.
Oh, no.
It would be unbearable.
So me and Dan's gonna be there, in Jedi suits, and you're gonna pants us, bro.
Yeah, we're in robes.
After you
it's
make
fine.
that's fair. But I think the practical jokes would go absolutely insane. So the big thing for me, I think would be cool is like kind of like just free admission into anything you want to do. I wanted to go see Beyonce this year, but I wasn't paying $800 for a ticket. Would have seen Beyonce when she was in town. You know what I'm saying? I could have stood on stage.
Yeah, front row seats, baby.
Right. Any ball game, go to the Super Bowl every year. Shit, you can probably sneak on the plane for free if you're really feeling yourself like that.
Wait, but yeah, you're invisible, but you're still there. So how you gonna? Planes are always full, dude. Where are you gonna sit?
Just sit on the fucking floor at the exit row. You'd be all right.
I just hope there ain't no turbulence.
Dude, I ain't never experienced turbulence bad enough for me not to get a free flight. I believe that.
What's that thump we just heard? And why did that airplane aisle storage thing just explode open? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Where'd that all shit come from?
Fuck.
Did you rip out? No.
Oh, that would be
What's that
so
smell?
good. That would be so good. But yeah, you could really just travel like for free for the most part. Sneaking into hotels while they're cleaning the rooms, you get your hotel room. Easy.
So
Can you just take the keys and like anything's on your body is like turns invisible? I would assume, right?
That would make sense. Yeah, I
So-
think that makes sense.
for me, if Bass had this ability, I would literally own thermal goggles because he's still
That's
giving
it.
off a heat signature.
That's infrared light. IR. That's
you're
light.
You're doing both.
I said all light,
Oh.
bro. All light, bro. I'm shifty as shit now. Yeah.
And I'm getting pool noodles, and I'm just.
How you
swinging
think
them
I'm getting in
around.
the White House? No heat signature. None of that.
I'm just
gonna-
running around with pool noodles.
You're gonna be awful tired, bro.
Leave me your back. I don't trust you, anymore, man.
Tired as shit.
He comes in his house. His cat's just floating. Bass, get out of here. Ah, damn it.
Put my cat down. She doesn't like being held.
Can you imagine, like from a cat's point of view, if you held it while invisible? God.
Elsie would destroy me.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I don't know.
pummel me.
I don't know if your blood's invisible, but it would be out. She'd be terrified.
I mean, you could also do some vigilante shit, like go rob drug dealers, become a vigilante, become a hero. You know, I'm the darkness. I am Batman type beat.
Kind of like what's her name off of My Hero Academy.
Yeah, that type. And that guy, you know, that asshole, with a punchable face. Go punch him now.
Wait, are your clothes invisible, or do you need to get naked?
I feel like anything on my body should be turning invisible.
That's not how it works in My Hero Academia.
Well, that's how it works in Undead Unluck now. But if not, I mean, I don't really I'll leave my clothes somewhere.
Not like he's gonna be seen,
Just walking around the White House, just dick swinging around.
That guy you don't like at the office or something like that. Just go use the restroom, leave your clothes in the stall, and go, hey, make the fuck out of him.
Holy shit.
Hopefully you wash your hands before you haymaker them.
Nah, dog, it's gonna get dirty. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm sure there's 100 more things you could do being unseen, but that's what I thought of off the top of my head.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be the good guy in this group, and for my first because this would be kind of fucking cool. So for my first ability, I'm doing Unburden, and this is an external targeting type, and basically I can remove what burdens someone. This is a very loose definition.
Okay.
Could be stress, could be a status ailment, fear, whatever. The world's my oyster, right?
You playing video games? You said a status ailment?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, imagine you're having a bad day and I just come in and flick my fingers and the weight of the world is lifted off your shoulders. That's fucking sweet.
There's one thing I need out of this. I just need for you to act like a shaman.
I would make so much money, bro.
You would. A natural healer.
Yeah, this was the goal, was I was going to get rich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be a good, I'm going to be a good guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I am being a good guy.
Always another motive, Bass.
For money. I'm gonna get me some monk robes and just go all in, dude. Just me at a boxing fight, some dude's getting his ass kicked. Oh, then he's ready to go for another 4 rounds. I don't gotta talk. I just gotta look at him, dude. Pause. It's good.
Okay.
Like, yeah, man. Like, your buddy's stressed about a test. Got you. You're somebody stressed about work. I got you. You're burdened by a crippling, debilitating disease. Guess what? You can walk now, bro. I got you. I got all the powers in me. I'm a shaman now, I guess. And the last thing is, based on my extensive knowledge of Pokemon, my target speed stat will also be increased.
Okay. What the fuck? Am I the only one following the rules?
By how much?
I don't know. I think it's 2x usually. It's a Pokemon ability, Unburden. If you lose your held item, your speed goes up.
I think one stage is 20%. I'll take that.
So if I can run 1 mile an hour now, I can run 2 mile an hour after you get them unburdened.
I fucking hope you can run 1 mile an hour, bro. You walk like 3.
Oh yeah, true. I knew that.
You walking? This man don't run. But I could see a lot of good uses for this, and I could get really rich.
Okay.
I'd be like one of those fake, like, religious leaders, just smacking people to heal their elements, but I would just be doing it in a way cooler way.
Okay.
Snake, bro.
I want to go back to my unseen for a second. I forgot one thing. You could literally drive a bad person insane. You just be like that devil in their ear.
Do it.
Hey, I know you hear me.
You can be like Aaron Yeager, bro.
Just like that.
Do it.
Fucking do it. Do it. Bet you won't, pussy. Yeah.
All right, Tyler, what you got for your next one?
Well, this one's gonna break the rules too, honestly, because I didn't think about the rules beforehand. But just letting y'all know before I start, okay? Um, but my second one is gonna be unforget, and y'all basically can kind of see where this is going. It basically allows me to prevent or reverse the loss of memories in myself and others. Like
That's
I
really
said,
cool.
it's
That's actually
breaking
really
the
cool.
rules.
If you had to pick yourself or others, so internal or external for this ability, which would you pick?
For personal reasons, myself, but for money, others.
This man's like, I'm just gonna go cure freaking
Dementia
Alzheimer's
patients.
and
Those are
shit.
people with the
dementia.
money too.
I'm in.
Yeah. That was fucked up. I take that back, but it's the truth. Yeah, you'd have some really great clientele.
Yeah,
Cure
because
dementia,
I mean,
Alzheimer's. Yeah, that's it.
the thing is, this could be used for like a lot of good things, and like I could make a lot of money off of it too. Honestly, like Dan,
I can
but
unburden dementia. It's all good, man.
we could work together, bro.
And I got
He
a
can
question.
unburden dementia, and I can make them remember
All
all
right.
their
So
memories.
like if you have unburdened, Dan, can you like alleviate mass amounts of credit card debt?
I mean, it's a burden, right?
Technically, I think so. It's a burden. So yeah, why not?
He's got the hacks. Okay. All right. Just
Yeah,
wanted to clarify that.
Do you have credit card debt? Pay me $500 and I'll make that shit disappear.
Wait, somebody's calling me. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. Think about it. So here's the scheme based on some of these powers. So me and Tyler are going to be shamans, and Bass is going to be invisible, making shit float behind us, so we look like we're psychics too.
Can I be dressed up as Minato, like in this robe?
You can do whatever you want. We're
If
gonna be
that's what
rich.
you're into, man, it's all good.
We're gonna be rich. You do whatever you want.
If that's what you're into, man, go for it. We're good.
We'll get you the best fucking Minato costume you've ever seen.
I'm gonna have one custom made. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get like that Genkai swagger. The
I'm
hat.
just gonna be running around naked.
The man behind the scenes.
But I feel like
Genius
this is
and all.
a very good negation. I believe it's not only could I use it on myself to like recall like memories, like anything that I've ever like, I guess, consumed. I guess you know what I mean. Like I could just remember all of a sudden, right? If I wanted to. Like,
So is your head gonna get clogged up with way too many memories then? Are you gonna have to
No,
stick a
it's-
metal card in your forehead to kind of
Do you have the bandwidth?
no, because it doesn't work like that, right? So like it allows you to recall. Like if I turn it on, I can just think, what happened in Attack on Titan season 1, episode 5, like 15 years ago, and then I'll just remember, right?
Podcast would go crazy. Okay.
So
yeah.
think about it. Like you got all these people in the world that has like the photographic memories and stuff. Does their heads explode? Like they're like super crazy on information, right? They probably consume way more shit than someone like me does, an average person, right?
Yeah, I mean, my head hasn't exploded yet. I have a photographic memory. My head hasn't exploded yet, but like you're talking everything.
No, it's just whatever I consume, right? Like I don't automatically just know everything. It's just whatever I've consumed.
I don't think you understand how much information we consume on a day. So I'm thinking about that for 30 years and I would be terrified. Like imagine just like you turn this on and you're like, oh, the lady I saw at this coordinates had red shoes on.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
but I
actively
don't
be
want to
thinking
remember
about
that,
that,
so
though.
I'm not going to remember that,
Yeah, I don't think you would like actively be thinking about it though. You wouldn't have to actively think about all your memories. You would just recall what you need to know, like we normally do with our minds.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that I remember that I don't want to remember.
Well, there's a lot of stuff
He's seen
that I don't
things, and that's a little
remember.
scary.
I don't remember shit because my memory's so horrible. This would like go a long way for me, especially like I said in my anime shit. Like I can't hardly remember anything, like unless it really really stands out. But like imagine if like you could just remember just anything about like One Piece at any particular time, and you get to see like the greatness that Oda is cooked up and foreshadowing. You know,
Oh,
just
it's a
looking
wrap,
back.
dude. It's all up there. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, maybe for you, but not for me. You know what I mean? Like,
I would be using this to like lead a company or something like that. That would be really cool.
I'd have a
I mean,
PhD.
I'd be
this
so
would
rich.
like be useful in like hella applications. You know, in the medical field is like a big one. You know, obviously, is it would be good with like seniors and even brain trauma patients, people with amnesia. You know, you could help out a lot of people like this, honestly, and education too, man. Like, for the right price, I can help you remember a little bit of something. You know what I mean? For your test coming up.
I wouldn't have to cheat my way through college. Damn. I'm joking.
You could have just hit me up and for a smooth low price of $20. You can remember
That's
what's on
it?
that test that you studied for.
That's it? 20 twins?
He's
I mean,
thinking we studied.
You
Idiot.
gotta start off slow, bro. Gotta start off low. I mean, but yeah, I mean, this is a huge power. I think.
Yeah.
For good reasons and selfish reasons, obviously. But either way you go, if I use it for other people, if I had to pick, which one, it would be good either way. I feel like so. But,
Agreed. Well, is that it for yours?
yeah. Unless y'all got some more rules that I'm breaking.
You're good. Well, mine is ungrow. So it would be the ability to stop cell division in your own body. I guess if you're going to go external, you could stop it in others. This would be really good for the medical field. Cancer is a big one. There's other growth diseases that are also issues, and that's a lot of diseases actually. That's my first thing. Fuck cancer. That shit is whack. So that's the first thing we get rid of. For selfish reasons, I would probably not be, I'd never have to shave. I get one haircut and the shit lasts as long as I want it to last. And guys, I spend a lot of money on haircuts, about $1,200 a year on haircuts. That's a bill. That's a bill.
Gotta keep that lineup looking fresh.
You do, bro. I'm not brushed up right now or anything, but yeah, you gotta keep that thing right.
You know how much I spend on haircuts a year?
How much?
$0. I cut it myself.
Okay. See, I can't get the crispy line on the back of the head. That's too much coordination for me.
I can't either. I just have somebody else do that for me, the back of my head. So
got you. So yeah, I got Ray at the barbershop. He lines me up real good. But
I think I get one haircut for every 4 of Bass's. So
yeah, I get a haircut every other week. Yeah.
Okay. I mean that is a lot. I would literally hate to do that. Like that would make me miserable going to the barbershop every 2 weeks, bro.
It ain't that bad. Nah, I like it. You see them things spinning up there, a little weight check. Also, you would have flawless skin.
Okay.
Yeah, no pimples, no blemishes, really. Because you'd be stopping cell division. That would. I think inflammation is actually fluid, but yeah, you wouldn't have any pimples, and that would be amazing. So I could get rid of my skincare routine. That would be very nice.
Well, the girls would love you, bro.
Yeah, dude, fresh cut and some clear skin.
No, I mean if you use your powers on them too, man.
Oh,
they'd
that's
be
true.
flocking over you.
Yeah, you be.
Stop breaking the rules, guys. You get one or the other.
I mean, but I'm saying if I went with the other one, cosmetologist, that's easy. Yeah, and girls would pay good money for that. Really good money for that.
You can join our shaman business.
Not only can we
shaman in cosmetology.
This is Dr. Bass.
Yeah.
And he'll make your skin look great.
Talk to me. Dermatologist Bass. You could shoot blanks, quote unquote, and then I'll leave it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Big difference. All right, Dan, what you got?
So for my next one, I have a much grander scheme. So this is Unverity. And
Okay.
verity is the quality of state of being true or real. So I'm breaking the world, boys. I can bend reality to whatever I want. So I can just fuck with shit.
Okay.
I can literally do whatever I want. Like, I can just control reality. So that's broken. And I would have done Unreal, but that didn't sound as cool. So I did a little chat GPT of give me cool words for real. And that's what it came up with.
See, Dan's complaining because we broke the rules, but he's over here picking world breaking shit too, though.
But I can't affect myself. I can only affect everything around me.
Which in order affects you, right? Though.
Technically, but
literally
I'm not
make it affect
changing
you.
me.
But give me a specific example. Like you could make something not real. You
No,
make something imaginary. What do you mean?
No, bend reality. So
Well,
like,
Okay,
give
come on.
us some applications.
Yeah.
so I'm watching my favorite football team, and unfortunately, I have $20 on them being covering the spread, and the field goal is just it's bending out to the left. So I can just bend that bitch right back into the goalpost.
But you're not undoing anything.
I'm undoing the reality, dude. I'm taking it and bending it to my will.
That's not undoing anything, though. That's not a negator.
All right, let me fix this. Unshank.
No double doinks for this boy.
No, I don't know. I can just bend reality. That's all I want. I don't care. Don't look too deep into it. If Tyler can make things not wet, like fuck it. Let me bend reality.
But that fits. That's in the rules. That's in the rules.
But I'm just trying to figure out like what you're actually going to use this for.
World domination.
What are you gonna bend reality for?
World domination.
Well, I mean, I guess.
What is he talking about?
I can control reality, dude. If everyone's
I don't think that's how this works, Dave.
Everybody's voting for Daniel.
So I think the only thing you can really do according to what your power says is make things imaginary, dog.
No, bend reality, not unimagine a real thing. I don't know.
You make something not real, or
I didn't think too deep in this one.
Yeah, I see that.
So Bass is gonna go around telling people acting like Eren Yeager and telling people to do it, while Dan is like just
gonna make
reality for world domination.
Yeah, he's gonna be going around trying to fix this shit I'm fucking up.
No, I'm gonna make him do it. Me and Bass are taking over the world.
Okay.
And Tyler's just gonna be standing there in a town for dry as a bone.
I'm not gonna be getting wet, bro.
I'm gonna make it fucking rain every day. I'm changing my power. Unsunny.
Just because it's not sunny, bro, doesn't mean it's gonna rain.
Undry. I don't know.
What a battle. That would be a battle for the ages.
I feel like every time we get one of these, unique topics, we're always fighting each other somehow.
100%.
Like the Hell's Paradise one, we was fighting each other in the end. So
you're damn right.
That's why we did these. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
We're just having a conversation.
I win.
All right.
Don't worry. I got the intellect.
Okay.
All the intellect or whatever.
Minato is on your shoulder holding a thumbs up. Good job, bud.
It's really just me, and I'm telling him to do stuff.
Do it.
That's gonna show up naked in a Minato costume, so that all he's gonna see is a flying Hokage robe behind him.
Instead of doing it like Eren Yeager, can you do it like what's his name, LaBeouf or whatever, LeBeau, whatever the hell his name is? Do it. Just do it.
Shia LaBeouf.
Can you do it like that, bro?
I got you.
I need
do it.
I need that, on my shoulder instead. It just in Minato form, though. By the way, so you know.
Bet.
Okay, just so you know, we're good now. Okay.
Get me out of here.
All right. So, Tyler, you want to get us into the next segment here?
Yeah. The next segment is called Guess Who, and we're gonna be playing a fun game. We're gonna be guessing, anime based off bad reviews, basically. But we each have like a mystery set of anime shows that we have watched on the podcast. And as we work through them, the two other hosts will try to guess which show they're describing using the reviews that we found online. I believe is that as much as we want to give them?
Yeah,
I mean,
That makes sense.
That's the whole thing. Yeah, I think
I
so.
was kind of excited, going into that. A little scatterbrained.
They'll learn as they go,
Okay.
or as we go.
All right,
we're gonna
Danny
learn
boy.
as we go too.
You're up first.
Did you just say how our podcast works? Learn as we go.
Well, yeah. I mean, might as well, bro.
All right, so my first one. So this technically is a manga review of an anime we watched, but it'll work just the same. This manga is the most overrated piece of fiction I've ever read. It's
Naruto.
mostly about a roaming crew of do-gooder cliches that travel the world. Each character has a dream, which they'll never achieve because this cash cow will never end. And of course, a tragic backstory to go along with it. The show is somehow popular while having the worst character designs in anime, including countless scenes of characters sobbing like crybabies, and will drag on to the point and no one will care anymore. Honestly, if you want a shonen and that doesn't insult your intelligence and make you feel like you're reading something written by smarter than average 10-year-old, don't pick this up.
One Piece.
Yeah.
Had to be. It's never ending.
That
Send
was
it in.
That was
We
a
need it.
mean review, man. Like,
was
holy
scathing.
shit.
That was scathing.
How does that person that wrote that like live on social media? They must have had to change their name on everything because the One Piece stands probably came after him.
I don't know. Christopher on my anime list needs to check himself because he obviously doesn't understand the point of the show and or manga.
Do you happen to know like how many negative reviews I got? Negative like thumbs downs.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was a
that's good one.
scathing review.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, all mine are like that.
Oh, mine are not. Okay. Maybe I missed the assignment. Holy shit.
No, I think it's good. We probably all got a little bit of different thoughts going into this, so it'll make it more interesting.
Okay. So here's my first one. It's something that we've watched. This is earlier in the podcast, but I'll go ahead and start. So dull, boring after episode 3. The show lacks anything to do with Japan, martial arts, or anywhere near a Japanese lifestyle. If you've ever watched Ruroni, Kenshin, or Naruto, they had to use techniques countless of times to defeat the enemies, which made the lifestyle of the samurai wildly entertaining. This anime starts off strong with a strong artistic style shrouded in mystery, which leads to a samurai or warrior's lifestyle. Quickly, after 3 episodes, the anime tries the Cowboy Bebop spinoff until the point where it's just mindless fucking violence. The battles have little to no substance, unless you like watching people getting harmed by the sword. Second review. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so when I saw the show was going to be released, I specifically saw the Virgin Mary. And me being Hispanic, there's a show called La Rosa de Guadalupe. And I was like, this guy legit has it tatted on his back. And then the first 3 minutes into Guadalupe, I was like hooked on. Top 10 in my opinion. Any ideas so far? I got one more review.
I know what it is.
Okay. One more. I think the second one gave it away. I think that's the idea here.
I knew it off the first one.
Okay. First episode was a good intro, and from there it just takes off and gets better and better and better. This is false. Great characters, good pacing, and I haven't felt like I was missing anything while watching. Definitely top 10 on my list. Dan, what you got?
It's Revengers.
100% Revengers, yes.
Once you talked about it was just mindless sword violence with no plot, I was like, yeah, we know what this is.
I wasn't never like 100% on it, but Revengers was in my head,
Okay,
so.
Okay, good. Whoever, these last 2 people that have Revengers in their top 10, please watch more anime. Thank you.
Please. We beg you. Go watch Kenshin. Go watch literally any other samurai show.
Yeah, I mean, just the recommended and Crunchyroll, just scroll that bitch and hit something, please.
Did they really compare Revengers to freaking Ruroni Kenshin and Naruto?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it's better than Naruto, but
Mal is something else, bro.
I bet you wouldn't say that shit right in the same room as Tyler. I bet you wouldn't have said that shit.
Well, what's he gonna do? He knows I'm kidding.
If you're in arm reach, I don't know, man. It'll be tough.
I thought y'all were having a hard time with that one. That's good. That's good.
I kind of, like I said, I kind of did. Like I had it up there in my head that it could have been Revengers, but I was like, I don't know, man. Like some of the shit they're saying, like it doesn't add up. But
I thought the top 10s would throw you guys off, to be honest.
Well, and think about it. Like, what other shows have you watched with swords? I mean, it's Demon Slayer, and that didn't fit.
yeah,
And
I thought of
that's
Demon
like
Slayer
it, right?
too. Huh?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
I thought of Afro Samurai too, but then he said early in the podcast, so that made me go away from Afro Samurai. So
Got it. What you got for us, Tyler? I'm excited.
So what I got for y'all is here goes. If I was drunk and asked to come up with an anime that was random and out there, then this would be it. I really wanted to enjoy this, but I just couldn't. It came across as trying too hard to be random, and I got completely lost. I'd want to try this again in the future, as I think this has potential, but perhaps I wasn't in the right mood to get sucked into this film. It started off well, but slowly lost me along the way. I love the idea of the film and a wacky night that feels like a lot longer, but it just didn't land for me. I wouldn't say no to another viewing though. I also wasn't keen on the animation style at first, but they ended up being my favorite thing of the whole film. And this got a 6. Any thoughts?
I know what it is.
I know what it is as well. I need to bring up our list of shows we've watched. I can't remember the name. I know what it is. It's that freaking acid trip I took you guys on.
It's The Night is Short, Walk On, Girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did y'all know what it is before I said the night part, the long night?
Yeah.
I knew it before that. Yeah.
Okay. Because I knew as soon as I got to the night part, that it would probably y'all would probably eat trigger on it, so.
Yeah, it was when you said random. I was like, that's the most random thing we fucking watched.
I was like, everything else just kind of had a point, and that our movie was just all over the place.
It really was.
But I laughed reading this because I mean he was pretty. This person was pretty like down, and then he rated it a 6. Like this feels like a 3.
Tough
review.
Tough
I mean,
crowd.
it's kind of like your rating scale, Tyler. Like, yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
No, if I drop something,
Don't let him talk to you like that, dog. Nah, fuck that.
If I drop something, bro, like it's not gonna be higher than 5. There's no way. It's gonna be a forward blow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that. Well, it's gonna be a 1 if I drop it. Like, I didn't even finish it. It's not good.
I mean, I don't know. I'm weird.
No,
I
Like,
wouldn't waste my time with
the
a 4.
the only like ones that I have is like Alice Gears Aegis and like
10.
I don't even think Wonder Momo's a 1.
I'm still mad about Alice Gear Aegis taking 40 minutes of my life. I'm still salty about that shit.
Better than Pupa taking 28 minutes of your life, dude.
I think Anuka-san's dog is a 1 too. So there's not. I only got like 2 or 3 ones. So
Excellent.
all right.
Tyler, you're up, my friend.
Oh, is it me next?
No, I just went.
Oh, wow. What am I doing?
It is I. All right. This might be the big. Actually, I'm gonna read it how they typed it because their grammar was terrible.
Please do.
This might be biggest disappointment this season. You don't need to know much about it to know why it's not worth your time, except that it's one of those explore and learn about human feelings slop. The story is about a character whose friends, FWENS, die, quotations, oh no, tilde. So MC needs to journey around, retracing the steps they once took with them on their adventure to give the melodrama enthusiast some low-quality cry prawn. I don't know what cry prawn is. I think it's crying porn.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, yeah.
To accompany MC on their adventure, instead spelled IN space STEAD, of her boring and uninspired teammates, she finds an even more boring and uninspired Kudere. Together they travel the brilliantly uninspired world of whatever it is and run random errands for the NPCs of the world. Each such errand reminds MC of their time with their companions, what they liked, what they said to them, all in their quest to understand human feelings, and more specifically to know about their now deceased comrades, quotations, and their feelings, question mark. Also, please note that MC Travlead with the guys for 10 years, didn't get to know them. One of their teammates dies, and MC has an epiphany that she needs to get to know her comrades, and then she doesn't get to know about her still alive comrades because they need to be dead to set the find my feelings, find myself cry prawn journey into motion.
Damn, 10 out of 10 review. I agree. Frieren is now a 1 for me.
Dude, every other like bad review of it, like not recommend, was like, this show is so fucking boring. How do people watch this? And I was like, oh, that's kind of mean.
This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna go help Full Metal Alchemist now and drop this show to a 1. Yeah, they be speaking facts.
Yeah, dude, why are you making us watch cry prawn?
Yeah, damn Kuderes, bro. Shit.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm glad you got it. It wasn't very hard, but it was very funny.
Dude, the whole like first 3/4 of it, I was so confused.
When did you get it, Bass?
The 10 years or 50 years. That's when I finally got it. I was like, oh shit, he's right. I was like going up and down the list. I was like, this fits nothing. I didn't even go down the fucking Frieren. I was like, no one would say this about Frieren, right?
There are quite a few people.
Wait, this is Full Metal Alchemist fans right here. This is it.
No, Full Metal Alchemist fans are cultured enough to not call stuff cry prawn.
Oh my god. That was good.
Our spelling is better than this, dude.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like, I went to fix things and I was like, no, I'm gonna leave them the way they are.
It's just better that way.
Twens.
Yeah, FWEN.
Her Fwens died.
You gotta leave it the way it was. It's like watching movies the way they was intended. You have to read it the way they was intended.
Yes. I really like travelled instead of traveled. I was like, what the fuck?
Person was drunk and on one.
It's like so bad because like when you read things, you fix the words in your head, and it's so hard to actually read them how they're spelled.
Yeah, it takes concentration and effort. All right. That's pretty fun.
Okay, my second one is it's 4 sentences. I got you. 4 different reviews. All right. First one. Those children are psychopaths. Period.
Shit.
What do you happen to know like the score on that one?
This was a 1. The first one was a 1.
Bro.
Okay. The second one, I'm gonna work some shit in here. The detailed Ghibli-esque visuals are decent enough, but this is disappointingly bland. The film works as the simplest of fairy tales, so scrumptious that you'll want to devour it whole. What's a movie, my boy? Chill out. The last one is I adore the love and hardship of the mother.
Oh, yeah, okay, I was right.
Yeah.
You know what, Tyler?
Is it wolf children?
Yes, sir. These children are psychopaths.
I had to have all 3. Like I had to have all the reviews in order to get it, though.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah,
I think I had it like the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
why
first
would you
one
think
just confused me. The children are psychopaths, and I'm like,
that's what made me think wolf children. You said that. I was like, that's the only thing we've watched. The crazy ass kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I was thinking Akira at one point, so
That would
I
have
don't know
fit.
why.
That would have
That's
fit
true.
big time. But I just didn't know why somebody thought that the children were psychopaths. Maybe the boy, but the girl was a perfectly normal person.
She was a menace as a child.
Well, maybe they only watched the first 20 minutes or something.
She's
you know?
part wolf. Yeah, she's supposed to be a menace.
Yeah.
They were. I would have hated babysitting those kids.
Can you imagine, bro?
I would have called them
Tough.
psychopaths.
I
That
mean,
would have been the first
she's
thing out of my
fairly well
mouth.
adjusted for being half wolf, I think.
Yeah, after a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess me next, right?
Yes, sir.
So here goes. These stories seems like something an elementary school student came up with. It does not have any depth. However, it is very imaginative. If this series could be described as anything, it would be outlandish. Even so, there are more outlandish anime with more interesting concepts. The plot was super run of the mill, and the story lacked tension. The anime is slick, and the art style is unique, if anything. The opening is pretty neat. Nothing else memorable. Paper thin characters. I did not find anyone interesting other than blank. Obviously, there's reasons I said blank. I was not invested into the characters. If you want to turn off your brain to watch a silly show, then there are better options. I kind of stopped caring during some episodes, and sometimes I fell asleep. There were a few decent episodes, but I found myself rather bored most of the time. I would not recommend this series. And this is a 4.
Haiku.
No. So I'm down to 2, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Is it Reborn as a vending machine
No,
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
or Mashal?
neither.
Neither.
I
Neither.
thought it was vending machine. No
Any
cap.
more guesses?
Let's see. Pokemon Journeys.
No, fuck that, bro.
That was just messing around.
Oh, was it the wolf? The wolf eating food?
Oh, no, not campfire cooking. The opening is pretty neat. Nothing else is memorable.
Hell's Paradise.
No.
What is it?
You give up, Dan?
Yeah, I'm
Let's
giving
do it.
up.
Yeah.
It is Mob Psycho.
Did he watch Mob Psycho?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Man, this like Mob Psycho is, top 10 for me. And I was just in awe reading this. And the blank paper thin characters, I did not find anyone interesting other than Reagan, is what it was.
That's why he really picked that one. What the fuck was this person watching?
There was a second review that was really good, talking about how the brothers were the main characters of the show. So I almost wrote that one down too. So I'm like, the brothers ain't the main character.
No.
Like,
no.
It's Reagan and Mob. Where do you think Reagan's the brother? A question mark? But
maybe.
But yeah,
that was a terrible review. I mean, just honestly, just not true. It just wasn't true. The other ones, like the Frieren one, like, okay, like I can see that, like I can get something out of that to get to Frieren, but that one, it was just like, the fuck were you watching, sir?
His review was like for it being a 4, like you think this would be like a 1 for him, like as much shit as he talked about it. It was wild.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Damn. Okay, so I got my next one. I'm gonna leave one part of this review out of it because it just gives it away, and I'll do it after the fact because it's pretty funny. But so they started by giving the show titles of what it actually should be. So let's make a dumb joke, show a stupid face, or shout a lot at every possible moment, regardless of tone considerations. The anime. Let's copy all of shonen cliche and add literally nothing to them. The anime. Let's have 0 interesting characters and a meaningless plot. The anime. But my animation. Good animation, yes, but if that's all that matters, then you might as well just watch 3D renders on YouTube. This is easily one of the worst anime I've ever seen in my life. To think of this and all the time and effort wasted on it by the studio. Awful.
Holy shit.
First thing I would think of is Black Clover, but we never watched Black Clover.
Yeah, I was thinking Black Clover.
Oh.
They're kind of onto some points here. I'm not gonna lie.
Can you reread like the first where there's name and stuff, the titles?
Yeah, let's make a dumb joke, show a stupid face, or shout a lot at every possible moment, regardless of tone considerations.
Is it Mashal?
Nope.
ReZero?
That's not I mean, ReZero's not a shonen. All right, now let me give it away to you. Guys, what if we add a hilarious character that only says names of fish in a talking panda? That totally makes me want to take this anime seriously.
Wow.
I was
How did
like,
they
there's
get
no
this?
way it can be JJK. Like, JJK was my first thought. And I was like, there's no fucking way.
How does this review come from JJK, bro?
I don't know.
This is like the Mom Psycho one. Like you just like it's just so far out there. Like it's not even true.
At the end, they had a line that said, I wish Mappa could have just worked on AOT. We would have had the ending way sooner, or something along the lines of that.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking
Oh.
it's maybe it's JJK, but seriously, no one would do this, right?
I figured you guys would have thought JJK or Demon Slayer.
No, I instantly thought Black Clover. You know, but
I thought
Then I
Demon
thought
Slayer because you said
Mashal.
animation, but like, I don't know.
yeah, I would have never guessed JJK. So
I didn't write the review, so don't look at me.
This is wild. What was the rating on that? Do you know?
It was
You
like
know.
a 3 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10. It was low.
Okay, makes
Got
sense.
it.
Makes very good sense. Okay.
Okay. This one for me, I'll start with, I have 4 different reviews, a couple sentences each. First one is, it's really bad.
Oratora.
That's all it says?
No, hold on. No, I said a couple sentences. It's really bad. Just one creepy guy's fever dream. 0 character depth or progression. 0 storyline or conflict. It's literally nothingness. Watching a black screen would have been less damaging to your brain than this terrible excuse for a show. Promotes terrible behaviors and outdated views. Review 2. I'm sick of the overpower of blank. At least give some strong enemies to the guy. This season is going to be easy peasy for him again. No challenge. They're throwing away money making this. Well, actually, I just saw this accidentally. When I watched this, I did not understand the story because it was messy, but I was washing dishes, so fuck it. When I finished washing the dishes, I sat down and watched it, and I found it interesting. Last one. Love the flow and the plot of the story. I watched some isekai animes, but I think this is one of my favorite. I honestly want more. What you guys got?
So it's an isekai. I mean, I'm lost right now. That's the best hint I got because isekai. But if I had to guess based on, is it a vending machine?
Nope.
ReZero?
Nope.
Can you repeat the second one again?
Sure. I'm sick of the overpower of blank. At least give them some strong enemies. This season is going to be easy peasy again. No challenge, no fear. This is wasting money.
So there's 2 seasons then.
Yes.
So it
There's
can't.
2 seasons that he watched,
At least.
right?
2 seasons at least.
Yeah, so it can't be Uncle from Another World. Which is reverse isekai.
Oh yeah. Is it?
Oh.
Is it?
I know what it is. It's Overlord.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
going to say that.
Yeah. I thought Dan was going to be like this, like white on rice, honestly.
You
Yeah,
didn't
I
talk
mean-
about big succubus titties, so my mind is not going to that show, dude. There's one reason you watch it. It's big succubus anime titties.
I thought the promotes terrible behaviors and outdated views would be the dead giveaway there. That along with the overpower.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't really think Overlord at any time until you reread the second sentence, and then I was like, I don't know, man.
I think we said every other isekai on the list.
I really thought the overpowered part would give it away. I thought that would be a big.
Yeah, but every
flashing
isekai
light.
main character is overpowered.
ReZero, I mean, just not. There's at least stakes in it. Like, we don't know how this guy's going to do shit. Overlord, that he is extremely overpowered. He has to nerf himself to fight.
He's level 100, dude. Don't blame him. He played a lot of that game.
I'm blaming the writer, not him.
The writer was more focused on other things.
I see.
Yeah.
We
I
appreciate
saw that.
And we appreciate that.
Okay, Dan.
Well, I guess it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be the longer one. Okay, so I find it depressing how this is rated so high. People must have very low expectations to rate it so high. All this has going for it is consistent art and animation. The fight choreography isn't special, the ED was dull, the pacing is relaxed, and the plot twists are a mixture of predictable and boring. Of course, the side character wasn't going to be the hero everyone thought. Of course, he was going to return to defeat the enemy. Those twists happen a lot in fiction. Nuance is lacking. Development doesn't really happen. It's just shoved in wherever it is needed, and the magic is wishy-washy and is used whenever it's convenient. Don't get me wrong, the world is cute and the OP is catchy. The art and animation is nice, but we're supposed to sit through a show that kisses the main character's obnoxiously oblivious ass and their simplistic answers to problems, including must kill beast, just let the apprentice deal with it, and I saved up some money so we should be fine. Supposedly some consider the show a shoujo, to which I say, not a freaking chance. The way in which beasts are portrayed as basic threats to society and nothing more in episodes 5 and 6 is what made me lose interest, and the casual way money is treated along with basic necessities is honestly stressful to watch, and being that the comedy isn't funny, I've got nothing to de-stress with. It was actually pretty good until episode 5, but a better twist would have been if the side character would have bonded with the dragon, because while it would have been basically how to train your dragon, it would have been still more uncommon than all those fairy tales in which they slayed a dragon. If he challenged the main character's view of the dragon and insisted that it would be better to let it live and to kill it off, then this would have been a better show. I'm only on episode 7 though, and apparently intelligence is only gained to be better at surviving. God, how lame can you be with your world building? Yes, the lazy main character is apparently the wisest of them all, has the greatest fighting ability, etc. I'm so sick of this, and you know what? I'm done with this show. The irredeemable monster of a main character who is an absolute know-it-all. Shonens are alike in that way. We're always supposed to suck the main character off and believe all that they say, never questioning it. Tell me when this anime learns some actual nuance. In the meantime, it is not worth my time. The rating is a 6.
All that for a 6? All that for a 6? What's wrong with people, bro? Frieren. Why are people talking like this, bro? They coming out the side of their neck with some of this shit.
When did you know?
Dragon. I had suspicions before. I had suspicions before, but I remember that was they named the episode with the dragon. I was like, that is Frieren. But before that, I was like, this could be Frieren, but they're really talking kind of crazy.
So I also read this review and laughed a lot at it. So like you said the first sentence, I was like, oh, I know this one.
Oh shit! This one
that was
like,
nuts.
This one was the first one I seen, and I was like, okay, this is a good one. This is a really good one. Of course, I actually like cut out some stuff that I didn't feel like it was needed to hit home like this to make it shorter. So thank you.
They're coming for Frieren's neck in the reviews, dog.
Yeah, I kind of simplified it a little bit, but I think it still sent a message that he was trying to send. So
okay, as long as you got the feeling across, the curse is still in the air.
This is wild, though.
Dude. So I have the most difficult one on my list. It's also the shortest.
Okay.
This is the most long, convoluted commercial for cream puffs I have ever seen in my life.
Damn. Okay. That's a hard one, bro. Let me look
Oh,
at our
shit.
list of watched anime.
Oh, shit.
Figure out what it is.
I cracked up reading it. I was like, this is fucking gold.
You have any guess with Bass?
I have no idea.
I believe it is a Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood.
Oh, maybe Pupa.
No.
That show might have been better if there's a cream puff in it. At least it would have. I would have had to listen to her
Probably.
eat her brother.
We'll just bullshit y'all. We know what it is, and hopefully y'all do too. So
I mean, like, they're not wrong, bro. They're not wrong. That's really what Mashle is about. It's about cream puffs, dog.
The whole opening is just cream puffs. Like I had this really long one talking shit about how it's just One Punch Man and Harry Potter, and the characters are bland and all this other stuff. And then I saw this, I was like, this is way funnier.
Oh shit. They're not wrong. I love that too.
That's
okay.
funny.
Guys, my last one here. This is my longest one, I think. But I think it's good. All right. This anime just radiates comfy vibes. It's a school anime, but instead of following the typical trope where things are easygoing for the teenagers, this felt more grounded. The main characters have their own struggles, and it makes high school seem rough. 2. London Films has now proven itself to be a very reliable studio because of its animation is good once again. Overall, anime is great. Just unfortunate that it's a slice of life. It's competing with Skip Loafer this season, which for me is close to perfection. Can you confirm that, Tyler? Is Skip and Loafer close to perfection?
I mean, it was one of my favorites of spring. So
Okay, just want to make sure. I will continue.
I just I don't know what it is yet. If it's
You don't know what it is yet?
I'll keep going for him.
I've
keep
watched
going.
so many like I'm
in
not
the
looking at the
studio.
list, bro. I'm not looking at the list.
All right, I got you. I thought the characters could have been explored a bit more. In the final episode, I thought it was a tad too dramatic. Blank is a beautifully orchestrated romance. The storytelling is coherent, unagitated, and full of relatable characters with distinct personalities. The unobtrusive soundtrack is full of wonderful pieces, which perfectly complement the scenes and subtly add to the right emotional backdrop. Carefully placed jokes and comic reliefs make sure to provide a change from the deep, but overwhelmingly wholesome story.
So I mean, I thought it was Toradora. Is it?
No.
Oh.
And then when you brought up something about competing with Skip and Loafer, it threw me off. Because then that would mean that it would be in the springtime, right? And then I thought Buddy Daddies, but then it doesn't come out in the springtime. It was winter.
It was summer.
That was summer.
Huh?
It was summer.
Oh, Skip and Loafer is summer?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, it's weird, but anyways, it's like March.
Okay.
But I'm assuming Dan's already got it, huh?
Yeah, he said the studio, and I knew instantly.
Yeah, it was. The studio stood out, but I'm looking at the okay, never mind.
What is it?
I'm so bad that I didn't get this first because I was thinking of all the slice of life that we'd done, and I could only think of a few because I knew that we haven't really watched any of them besides what I've made y'all watch, pretty much. And I was like, but it can't be those. But now that I looked at, I put the list up, the stuff that we've watched, and I instantly see
it. Just jumped off the page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insomniacs.
Kimi wa Hokago Insomnia.
Yes.
But you said lead in films, and I'm like, I know that. Who did that? And I'm trying to think.
Well,
and
they also did Kenshin, so I was laughing. I was like, wait, this can't be Kenshin. I'm like, oh wait, they also did Insomniacs.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
That makes
sir.
sense. Like I said, I didn't have the list up, so I wasn't looking at the list. I've been trying to do it all without looking this whole time. So
Oh, you a savage. Okay. Okay.
I haven't really had to look except Overlord.
I guess it's my turn, right? The last one of
Yes,
the
sir.
night, right? Go out with a bang, maybe. So, Alice and Fever Dreamland, with a premise and plot with no rhyme or reason to it, and jokes so quirky yet bland that they actively alienated the audience. Watching this show is akin to having a seizure caused by multiple flashing lights. I could forgive the show's purposeful direction. They put purposeful with question mark at the end of it. Direction of not giving a shit about its main conflict in favor of a slice of life moe comedy if the show was funny. But episode 2 and beyond had left me in a state of confusion and boredom I haven't felt since the second season of The Rising of the Shield Hero. Couple that with a cast of boring paint by numbers moe blobs and a main moe blob who is also a weird sex pest, and you're left with a show that feels like it's for no one. The only compliment I can give the show is that the production looks fine. There's little left to say about the show. It is literal nonsense. I've never thought I'd ever watch the anime equivalent of trying to laugh along with friends at an inside joke that I'm not a part of, but here we are. That said, I cannot think of a single hypothetical person who would enjoy this anime. If you are that hypothetical person that's wasting your time on this, that is between you and God. 1 out of 10.
Uncle from another world?
Run a girlfriend?
No. No.
It's got moe characters, so it's gotta have cute girls, right? Is that moe?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
It's not
Toradora.
Run a girlfriend?
No, that's not. So cute, like moe is not like Rent a Girlfriend doesn't have like moe in it. Moe is like have y'all like seen Bochi the Rock or seen previews of it? That's like cute girls doing cute things type of thing.
Yeah.
That's more like the moe vibes, you know.
Alice, you're Aegis.
Yes.
That would make sense.
It does feel like an inside joke that you just don't get. Yeah.
That was like my first guess, but I was like, there's no way he fucking picked that show. There's no fucking way he did that one.
You know, there's a lot of good reviews for Alice Gears Aegis, right?
Yeah, and it's probably because they got $10 to spend in the fucking mobile game if they reviewed it.
But yeah,
Fair.
I really like this one, especially since it brought up the Rising of the Shield Hero second season.
Dude,
That was a jab. If it wasn't Alice Gears Aegis, like that would have been a serious jab.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I thought y'all would have trouble with that one, so
Yeah,
but
it was
it
only my
also
third guess.
but it also had some words that made y'all think Alice Gears Aegis like moe. So I just don't know about the weird sex pest that is a main character.
I wish I got that far.
I got
It would
2
have made it a
episodes
little more
in.
enjoyable.
That's all I could do.
Yeah, I watched the OVA and I watched 1 episode, I think.
I think I watched the most of it, honestly. So
Good for you.
yeah.
Sorry you had to waste your life. That's really unfortunate.
That's what we do here sometimes for the people, bro. We do
For
it
the
for the
people.
people.
Yes, sir.
So
100%. Well, awesome, guys. Hope you enjoyed those 2 segments. If you guys have any fun segment ideas, let us know in the Discord, linktree.com/Anime Degens, and let us know if you can find any really bad anime reviews. Either absolutely shitting on fantastic shows because nobody has any culture, or just people who don't know how to type. Both are great. All right, guys. Peace.
later.